Picture the peak lunch rush at a modern quick-service restaurant. The line is long, ambient noise is high, and the pressure to make a decision mounts before a customer even reaches the register. In this environment, many operators treat their digital menu boards exactly like static posters. They set rotation speeds based on aesthetic preference or simple gut feeling. There is an assumption that a customer processes a rotating digital screen the same way they read a printed piece of paper held in their hands. A layout that is perfectly legible to a graphic designer sitting 2 feet away from a quiet monitor behaves entirely differently on a loud, distracted restaurant floor. When screen behavior ignores the reality of the queue, the friction leads directly to a drop in ticket value, right at the point of purchase. Digital menu timing is a rigid cognitive constraint dictated by the laws of human visual processing. If a menu slide cycles out too quickly, the customer never establishes their visual orientation. They spend the entire display window just trying to locate the category they want. Rushed customers default to what they already know. They order familiar, basic items and abandon any exploration of high-margin premium upsells. Conversely, leaving a slide up for an excessive duration makes the content feel stagnant, causing viewers to disengage entirely. Slow rotations mean the people at the back of the line never see the promotional inventory. By the time the screen changes, they are already at the counter, dragging out transaction times and bottlenecking the queue. Some operators attempt to fix pacing by syncing slide changes to the beats of the background music. This imposes an arbitrary rhythm that ignores how fast a person actually reads. An unoptimized digital screen creates a rigid structural roadblock that actively fights the customer's attempt to complete a purchase. Under comfortable, distraction-free conditions, the average adult reads between 250 and 300 words per minute. A restaurant queue strips away those comfortable conditions. Viewing text from 8 to 15 feet away, combined with ambient noise and the social pressure of a moving line, instantly degrades that biological baseline. In a quick service environment, the effective reading speed plummets to just 100 to 150 words per minute. This animation maps a standard 50-word promotional slide. Divided by 150 words per minute, it takes exactly 20 seconds to process the text, plus an additional 10 seconds to orient to a new layout and make a decision. All of these cognitive steps must be completed within the physical 8 to 15-foot queue zone, just before the customer steps up to the register. The volume of text on a slide mathematically dictates its minimum screen time. Ignoring this equation ensures the customer will never finish processing the offer. A slide duration that perfectly converts a sale at 7 in the morning will actively frustrate your customers at 7 in the evening. During the morning breakfast rush, you are dealing with time-pressured commuters. They are routine-driven, highly familiar with the menu, and have zero desire for exploration. Therefore, this behavior requires accelerated screen timing. Keeping the core menu panels moving at a brisk 15 to 20 seconds matches their decisiveness and keeps the line flowing. The lunch rush presents a hybrid state. Office workers have a modest desire to browse limited-time offers, but they remain highly sensitive to their wait time in the queue. By the time dinner arrives, the profile shifts entirely. The queue fills with multi-person groups and families requiring consensus. They want to browse, and the pressure of the clock is largely gone. This chart plots rotation speed across the day. To accommodate group discussion at dinner, timing must decelerate significantly, expanding panel durations to 30 or even 45 seconds. Global timing settings fail because the digital screen's rhythm must dynamically shift to mirror the psychological state of the changing floor traffic. Beyond the time of day, there is a secondary variable that shifts these baseline timings: total menu complexity. Fast casual concepts with highly focused menus under 30 items demand less visual scanning. Because the choices are simpler, these operators can safely accelerate their baseline timings. Conversely, complex menus extending past 50 items require massive time multipliers. Customers need extended durations just to complete basic category scanning. As the item count grows, it becomes strictly necessary to visually segment the screen into isolated, digestible zones. Higher information density creates a scanning tax. The more items you offer, the exponentially longer the processing window must remain open. Relying entirely on dynamic rotation across all your screens simultaneously is a major operational flaw. Every time an entire board flashes to a new slide, it triggers a cognitive reset. The customer's visual orientation is wiped clean, and they have to start their search from scratch. This illustrates the static anchor rule. Between 30 and 50% of your screen real estate must be permanently locked so it never rotates. The content occupying this locked space should be your top 5 selling items, core price anchors, and clear category headers. This provides psychological safety. Customers use the static zone as a reliable home base to retreat to, allowing them to monitor the dynamic promotional zones without losing their place. Without a permanent static anchor, dynamic promotions do not drive product discovery. They simply induce cognitive overload. Generalized timing matrices are only starting points. To optimize a specific restaurant layout, operators must execute a rigorous testing framework. Before making any digital changes, 3 baseline metrics must be measured: average order time, total ticket value, and limited time offer uptake. Next, deploy your day-part adjusted timing variants to an isolated group of just 2 or 3 specific locations. Run the test for a minimum of 2 full weeks. This duration absorbs daily anomalies and provides the staff time to adjust to any shifts in customer ordering speed. As seasonal menus change and queue depths fluctuate throughout the year, these metrics must be continually retested on a quarterly basis. Optimal menu timing is an ongoing empirical process of aligning screen behavior with the biological limits of the customer.